And we're back. Alright, so let's go ahead and get through the marble zone. Go to the elevator. Ow. Jack of Bones. Do 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 do. That you had to fight past all these guys to get over to this area. So this is not the elevator. No, this is another save point, which I don't really need to take. Just gonna go right over here and piss off a bunch of imps who I don't intend to fight. And here's where you go to the boss fight room. Oh, right, there's another save point. This area is just littered with save points because, especially at the start of the game, you don't have much health, you don't deal much damage, so they have to just throw a ton at you to make sure you don't die. There's 4 within this tiny area. I don't think that they necessarily made that many less save points appear later on either. Alright, so here's that circular room, and then it leads into the marble zone. Oh, you get a... I just got a random mystic pendant off of one of these guys? That's insane. I wonder if there are actually best in slot items that aren't Alucard's equipment, and if they drop off of hard to kill enemies. What's that? Turquoise, okay. Let's see. I think that's the only door out of this room. Yep, okay. So I can just go back over here and go back up. Alright, marble zone. Marble zone. I say marble zone, but this is not Sonic. So it's not really the marble zone, it's the marble... something. Actually can't remember. Marble gallery, that's what it is. Oh, and that's actually it. Ha! Alright. So I needed to get to here to at least get to the next part of the marble gallery. I wonder if, since I've beaten Beelzebub and I beat that guy at the bottom of the catacombs, if I can get in now. I think that's supposed to be how this works. Alright, I'm going to just doggy dog my way through this. I think now if I equip the gold ring and the silver ring, that the path will open. No? No. Oh, never mind. There we go. I was right. I haven't counted how many that is, but I don't know if it particularly matters. Okay, so it's still, Sunstone is still the one I want. And I think I still want the Necklace of J. Unless I feel like putting on the Talisman or Ring of Arcana. Ring of Arcana might actually be good, because I don't know if I need the extra defense at the moment. And, oh, wait, this doesn't actually go anywhere. This is not the one I want. I want the right path. I'm just going to take this direction to get back to the Coliseum, and then I'll go back around through the Marble Zone to get back to this area, which I'm pretty sure is where the Dracula fight happens. In this castle. I think it's Dracula. I'm 99.9% positive it's Dracula. This is too much build-up for it to not be Dracula. I don't know. I've never actually got to the end fight before. I think it's the guy who's creating the illusion in Dracula, but that's just what I've heard. Okay. Go to the right. I need to go up. The slow sword swing that gets you just because you can't hit that guy at all. Seriously, I don't know if he's just like hovering next to the sword or something, but you can basically only hit him if you attack the sword's hilt, and that just is not easy. So these guys are real easy to beat. They can basically not hit you if you crouch. Well, they might be able to, but not within the amount of time that it takes for me to kill them first. The first couple punches only hit above your head if you crouch. That's really good. Okay, so they can, if they do one of those other attacks that do basically no damage. So they have a lot of life, but are not capable of much else, even with that life. So here's where you needed... So this guy is still annoying, even if he's not strong. This is just how I'm going to beat these guys from now on. They're just not worth trying to do anything else with. Too hard to hit when you attack normally. So here is a boss fight. Oh no, wait. I went over the boss fight. I remember now. And, alright, might as well go up to the save point over here. Just so that I have saved recently. The name of this area is basically run through a layer, run to the save point, run through a layer, run to the save point. Even though I don't really have to, because this area is not that dangerous. But let's go ahead and do that just so I can run straight to a boss fight. Wow, dude. Like, seriously, that was crazy. Seriously, just really murdered those guys. That was not even little. Oh, this is just dumb. I shouldn't be doing this. That was dumb. Does it defeat the point of the game if you just use Mist for him to kill everything? I think it does. Alright, that was incredibly silly. I feel bad for doing that. Alright, so let's go this way and go to this save point real quick. As you do. Oh, there's also a whole bunch of heart and life max ups. What level am I now? I got to level 49 or 47 in that fight? Yeah. Well, what? Oh, rooms. 1,846 rooms. I wonder how... Oh, I guess that's a way to check to see how much progress you've actually done if you know how many rooms there are. Okay, so that's just another stone skull, but designed differently. Right, I remember these. These all had various weapons on them. Just an aquamarine. I'm not particularly interested in these weapons. I'm interested in seeing what they are. You know, the areas aren't really dangerous if your way of trying to make them dangerous are basically just random things. Like those guys. What is this? Graham. The sword named Graham. Okay, wow, it's so descriptive. Alright, and let's go up to this room right here. Since I've already been through that entire bottom section, there's no reason to go through there. Oh, hi. Just some regular enemies. Okay, why can I not... Stab until everything is dead. Seems like a good plan. Okay, should be... Oh no, I thought there was another one of those things right here. There should be another dead end. This is where you first find one of those grave keepers, and he seems important or something, and then you just kill him. And here's another one of these. Armory type rooms. This was the one that was filled with all the snipers and random axe guys to make it really difficult. Like the random axe guys could the random snipers could do a ton of damage, but the axe guys were basically just possible to kill without doing anything. All right. And the last room here is right here. Alright, I have explored the entire map. Is that right? Everything that I can remember. So I think it's time to go do the fight. How many rooms is that? 1,865. I guess after I fight Dracula, I'll go ahead and check online to see how many rooms there actually are. Missed my way through here. Save point. just further over this way. Alright. Let's run off. I'm not even going. I can just... The nice thing about doing this area right before I run off towards the Dracula area is that it's really close by. I think I might stop by the save point. I don't think there's a save point down that direction, so what I'm going to do is stop by the one that's in the marble gallery just to the right. Boop, 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 boop. That is... I don't even consider it fun. It's just annoying enemies that I don't want to have to fight normally. If there's a group of enemies that is just everywhere and all over your face, then it's best to not even have to. You can go into a form that deals damage while also not taking any damage, and it deals the damage quickly enough that you can use it. I wasn't expecting it to be so good, but I guess you had to beat what has so far been the hardest boss in the game to be able to, you know, get it. Stab to win. I will notice that, I guess it's because my defense is so high, but I haven't really been using my shield at all in a very long while. So here's the save point I was talking about. And in fact, if I want to, I can just fly over all those enemies and not have a chance of taking a hit before I get over to the other area. Okay. Just doing another check of the map. I am fairly certain that I haven't missed anything. It is very hard to know. I think that this Twilight Cape, I think... Oh wait, I haven't gotten the helmet. Where the hell is the helmet? Ah, whatever. It's clearly in an area I have not gone to yet. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, never mind. There is a save point here. Oh. Oh, no, heart refresh. Heart refresh? Wow, there's actually an item to get your hearts back? Restores 500 hearts. Alright. I was not expecting that. Is that useful? I haven't had much use for hearts at all in a very long time. Maybe I've been doing worse since I haven't been using my hearts, but it just hasn't been a use. So here's this creepy ass thing that had no real reason for existing in the other castle.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont?
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft. This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
Ah, okay. Good to know. You can't just go invulnerable and kick this guy's ass. You actually have to fight him. That's good. You know what? Maybe I should have bought some,
Oh! No!
potions.
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
Father,
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again.
Behold my true form and its
Oh, jeez. I wonder if it's possible to tell which side he's gonna punch with next. Oh, really? Okay, so as of up to now, this has not been a particularly difficult fight. Alright. That one got me just a little bit. Oh, hey, I noticed you can actually see Dracula in the middle of this thing.
Go back whence you came.
Is that
Trouble
it?
the soul of my mother no more.
How? How is it that I've been so defeated?
You have been doomed ever since you lost the ability to love.
Sarcasm. What profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe.
Oh, hey.
Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
Was that it? I just stabbed him a bunch. Oh. Well.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember
Indeed.
that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard,
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
I'm sorry. I can't let him disappear from my life.
It's all right. Go after him. Perhaps you can save his haunted soul.
Thank you, Richter. Fare thee well.
And yourself, dear lady.
You met him like 4 times. Alright. Well, anyway, it appears that that's the end. I think that was the real ending. I was not expecting the Dracula fight to go quite like that. That was way easier than the fight down in the catacombs. Like, holy cow. I think my opinion of it is that at some point I became incredibly OP and the game stopped being hard. And there was a point in the game, I think the game was best as you're going through the original castle, when you haven't collected all the really good weapons yet, and the really good armor, and where there's actually a threat of dying. And that trip through the catacombs where you had a real threat of dying against a few enemies and against that boss was probably one of the best parts. You know, I think that might have been one of the only times I've actually died against the boss in this game. And I don't know. I think I really enjoyed this game. It's really good. I do need to go and buy the rest of the spells from the shopkeeper and just make sure that I'm all done with that. Yeah, making sure I have all the spells is good. I know that you can, so as you were saying, I was using that teleport and stab move. You can use a lot of various, you can use all the spells without having to buy them. So if you play through the game again and you can remember all the spells that you can use, you can actually get a leg up against a lot of the enemies, even though you don't really need it. There's, the ranged attack spells are really good against early game, and the stabbing move is good for the entire game because it's basically got a double hit for it, and it also counts as a ranged attack since you can't be hit while you're doing it. I do think that it's best, while it would be easier to explore the entire castle before going to the catacombs because you would get a few more levels and you'd be able to get more health ups. Maybe find an extra elixir or two, or get to the point where you can buy them from. This is a really good song. Get to the point where you can buy them from the shopkeeper in the library. It seems like you definitely don't want to go against Beelzebub until you've fought the dude at the bottom of the catacombs, because being able to turn into mist and actually deal damage seems almost necessary. If you weren't doing that, even if you had the way to damage with echoes, it might be enough, but it's definitely not going to be easy. Anyway. Man. Okay, I don't think it'll give me the ability to save after this ending. Especially because once you've saved, you've explored everything, and the game is done. I think I'll have to run around that middle area without going to the Dracula section. Alright, so let's see what my complete percentage was. $198.3. Alright, I'll have to spend some time running around to... Oh, clear. I'll have to spend some time running around getting all the locations and whatnot. But for now, that's the last video. I don't think I'm going to show myself running around collecting everything. I just don't think there's a point. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next game for Game Club. I actually still have to finish up some Kingdom Hearts. Maybe that'll end up online before this. But that'll be fine. Once again, thank you for watching. And thank you very much. I'm